Hello and welcome to the Aunty Lisa show. Today's story has got us a ghost called MoonLanding. I can't remember why it was called MoonLanding. Roller skates, Owen, a map and a disco. Okie dokie. One day, Aunty Lisa got invited to a disco by Owen off of Jurassic World. She was super excited because he is very cool and he can train dinosaurs and he's pretty easy on the eye. So, anyway, she even straightened her hair, which never happens because she's very lazy normally. And she got herself all dolled up. And Aleksander and Kristoffer were like, "Whoa, Aunty Lisa, you look amazing." And she says, "Oh, thank you guys. Are you guys going to be good for Mummy and Papa while I go out?" And they said yes, which of course she believed. So, off Aunty Lisa went to the disco to meet Owen. And they were having the best time ever. They were dancing to all the cool tunes, like, obviously, Bad, and some other stuff. All those dinosaur-based songs from Dinosaur Park Rangers. All of those songs were on. And some other cool songs too. Anyway, everything was going hunky-dunky when all of a sudden Aunty Lisa got a phone call from Aleksander and Kristoffer. And she was like, "Oh, you guys!" It was a FaceTime call. "What's going on? I'm on my date with Owen." And they said, "We just wanted to see how it was going." And Aunty said, "It's going fine. Go to bed, silly billies. Okay, night-night. Night-night." But she got rid of them silly monkeys. Anyway, so she carried on with the date. And the best thing was that actually part of disco, you could go on roller skates. It was a roller skating disco. There was like a disco zone that was normal dancing and a whole nother room that was roller skate disco. It's called a roller disco and it's amazing. And so Owen and Aunty Lisa put on their roller skates to go on a roller disco. And that was all going hunky-dunky until a spooky thing happened. All of the lights went out. All of them. And it was pitch black. Aunty Lisa was doing this. She couldn't even see her own hand. What had happened? So, luckily she had her phone handy. Put her phone on. She's like, "What is going on?" It made a little bit of light. But of course, this phone also has a ghost detecting setting. And she held it up. She waved it around. And as luck would have it, or not, as the case may be, she spotted a ghost. And it was doing this. Aunty Lisa said, "Hey, ghost, what's going on?" And Owen said, "Who are you talking to?" Aunty Lisa said, "Oh, sorry, talking to a ghost." Owen said, "That's a bit weird, isn't it? Didn't know you talked to ghosts." "Oh, wow." And he spotted the ghost on her phone. And he said, "Can that phone really see ghosts?" Aunty said, "Yeah, I have quite a lot of dealings with ghosts, actually. Me and Aleksander and Kristoffer often ghost hunt him. Didn't you know that?" And he said, "No, that just makes you even cooler than I thought you were before." And Aunty said, "Wow, there's so much to learn." Anyway, so look, there's a ghost here. I wonder if it's the ghost that's caused all the lights to go off. And said, "Hey, ghost, what's wrong?" And the ghost was like this still. And Owen said, do you always talk to ghosts? And Aunty Lisa said, yeah, some of them are nice. And the ghost went, sorry, I didn't mean to turn off all the lights. Aunty Lisa said, well, that's okay, maybe we can switch them back on. He said, I don't think so. I poked around inside somewhere and it went pfft, and that's why all the lights turned off. Sorry. Aunty Lisa said, sounds like you've blown a fuse, ghost. I'm sure we can fix it, but what brings you here? Everyone else at the roller disco by this time was gathered round thinking, why is this woman talking to someone that they presume is invisible? Because all of their phones didn't have ghost detector settings on it. And the ghost said, oh, I'm lost. I'm a very special ghost. I am a ghost of an alien. My name's MoonLanding. And I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be on my ghost alien ship. But I got lost from my ghost alien ship and now I ended up here. And then I was trying to find my ghost alien ship and I ended up in a circuit board somehow. And then it went pfft, and all the lights turned off. And then I popped out here and you saw me. And that's what's happened. And Aunty Lisa said, that is a pickle. I tell you what. How about... And Owen jumped in here and he said, hey, I can fix the electrics. I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff. Aunty said, good idea, Owen. How about Owen fixes the electrics and you and me call up my nephews and see if they know how to sort out your problem, MoonLanding. MoonLanding said, oh, that would be great. Thank you. So, Owen toddled off because he's quite a good mechanic / electrician. And he fixed the lights. And everyone in the roller disco went, hooray! As the lights and the music, of course, came back on. And they all started boogieing. And Aunty Lisa and MoonLanding went off to the side. And outside of the roller disco, Aunty Lisa was still on her skates. But she didn't mind because roller skating is good fun. Owen caught up with him. He said, is MoonLanding still here? Aunty said, yes, see, look, you can see him on my super app on my phone. Let's call up Aleksander and Kristoffer now and see if they can help us solve the problem. So she FaceTimed Aleksander and Kristoffer. And Aleksander and Kristoffer went, hey, how's it going? And Aunty Lisa said, well, we're in a bit of a pickle. And Aleksander and Kristoffer went, oh, really? Can't get your roller skates off? Forgotten how to untie your laces? Aunty Lisa said, no, actually, although my roller skates are still on, we've met a ghost. His name is MoonLanding and he has lost his ghost ship, spaceship thing. Aleksander and Kristoffer went, that is a pickle, Aunty Lisa. I wonder if we can help him find it. Okay, we will meet you by the playground. All right, we'll just let Mummy and Papa know exactly where we're going. So that's what they did. And they all went down to the playground because it wasn't late at night. Which was lucky because you should never go out on your own without a grown-up late at night. Anyway, they met up with Aunty Lisa and Owen and MoonLanding at the playground. And they said, hey, MoonLanding, I bet we can find your ghost spaceship using our mapping system on our iPad. You can look at the whole Earth on the iPad, and if we set it to ghost mode, we'll be able to see you and the spaceship as if from outer space, like a satellite could pick it up. Aunty Lisa said, wow, I didn't even know you could do that. It's got a mapping system? That is so cool. So they switched on the iPad and they set it to mapping. And it made a big picture of the whole world, first of all. And on the whole world, because it was set to ghost mapping mode, you could see all the little spaces where the ghosts were. There were lots of ghosts in all the different countries. You wouldn't even believe it. Some of them were dinosaur ghosts. Some of them were fish ghosts. Some of them were people ghosts. And then, of course, right on Norway was a alien ghost. And they went, there's Norway. We're zooming in. They zoomed in on the iPad. Zoom, zoom. And they spotted. Boop, there's that ghost. There's you, MoonLanding. We can see you on the map. Right here by the playground. Let's zoom out a little bit and see if we can spot your spaceship. And they zoomed out. And would you believe it? Their spaceship was right there on the map. But it was doing something crazy. The ghost spaceship was going round in circles like this. And up and down. MoonLanding looked and went, oh no, my ghost spaceship is completely out of control. Oh, this is a nightmare. How on earth am I going to get back aboard my ghost spaceship when it's going all crazy? Look, it's going over the map all over the place. And then all of a sudden it went, whoop. Owen said, did you see that? Aunty Lisa said, yeah, I did. It was super cool. That was a ghost spaceship. Whoop. And they could see it on the map. Whoop, whoop. And they could see it in the sky above them. Whoop, whoop, whoop. MoonLanding was beside himself. My ghost spaceship! I just want to get back on board my ghost spaceship. But how? Oh. Wow. They all thought that this was a bit of a head-scratching situation because nobody knew how to get him back on board the ghost spaceship when the ghost spaceship was going all kinds of crazy. So they called up JB. JB said, hey y'all! And she appeared on the iPad. What's going on? I explained all about the ghost spaceship going crazy and how MoonLanding really wanted to get back on his ghost spaceship. And she said, wow, I think I've got just the solution to help y'all out. Give me 1 more minute and I'll be down there in a tickety-boo. Okay, see you later, y'all. It's like she's got an accent exactly like Nashville. That's exactly how they talk over there. Anyway, so before they knew it, JB had arrived in her new... what's it called again? Fire engine. That's the one. In her new vehicle, which is a fire engine. And she said, I've got just the thing. I'm going to set my blasters to stun mode. MoonLanding went, please don't hurt me. And JB said, of course I'm not going to hurt you, MoonLanding. You're clearly a good and honest ghost. And we like good and honest ghosts, don't we, Spencer? And Spencer went, because he'd come along for the ride. Anyway. And she said, okay, I'm just going to track and set coordinates to follow that ghost spaceship. Okay, set to stun. Would you believe it? It worked. The ghost spaceship landed right in front of them, stunned out of whatever was going wrong with its ghost circuitry. The blast from JB's newest ghost blasting piece of equipment on top of her new fire engine had done the trick, and the ghost spaceship landed on the ground in a ghostly way. MoonLanding, this ghost, was beside himself with joy. He went, hooray, my ghost spaceship is back! Woohoo! Who wants a ride? Aunty Lisa said, but we're not ghosts. We would love to, but I think if we try and climb aboard your ghost spaceship, we'll fall straight through and splat on the ground. And MoonLanding said, that is a good point. That's a shame I can't give anyone a ride. But then Fuego was there, and he said, hey, I'll go on a ride with you, MoonLanding. That sounds like a whole lot of fun. I'll tell these guys all about it later. And so, Fuego went on a super cool spaceship ride with MoonLanding. And they zoomed all around the world. And Fuego took amazing photos of everything and all the cool ghosts they saw in the different countries. T-Rex ghosts, Velociraptor ghosts, Pteranodon ghosts, shark ghosts, lion ghosts, all sorts of ghosts, and some other things too. And so he was having the best time ever. Now, Aleksander and Kristoffer and Aunty Lisa and JB and Owen decided that they'd had a pretty busy time and they should all go and have some warm milk and get ready for their respective beds. And so that's what they did. And they had some chocolate cookies as well, because that's what you should have when you have warm milk, because it's delicious. And Owen said, "Hey, Aunty Lisa, I think we should go out again, but this time, no ghostly interruptions, okay?" And she said, "Can't make any promises, but I'll try. Hey, let's go to Jurassic World. Huh? And he said, "Oh, fine." And so that's what they planned to do. And that is the end